The war is taking an ugly turn. Both sides are intensifying their attacks. Ground assault is becoming a common strategy and everyone is denying targeting civilians. But the truth is that innocent people are dying on both sides. Like any other war in the past, this one is no different. Hamas has captured 130 people since their assaults started on Saturday. It is being feared that apart from Israeli residents, military personnel and foreign nationals might also be in Hamas's captivity. With the clock ticking, Israel has upped the ante on its attacks on Gaza. The Strip is under complete siege and has been robbed off of all basic goods supply. We'll tell you about what's playing out in the Gaza Strip later in this broadcast. But first, let's answer some questions. First, how the hostage situation is complicating the fighting. Today, Hamas sent out a shocking warning. The group threatened to kill one captive every time Israel bombs civilian targets in Gaza without a warning. The statement came early in the day, but we do not have any development on Hamas killing hostages. What we do know is that Israel is firing rockets towards Gaza without any warnings. Residents have personally confirmed this to us. Second question, why is Hamas holding people hostage? Well, in simple terms, to set up a prisoner exchange. This kind of bargain is a common Hamas strategy. In 2011, Israel freed 1,027 Palestinians in exchange for one Israeli soldier. That's one Israeli soldier. There are currently 5,200 political prisoners held in Israeli prisons. Among them, 170 are children and 33 female. About 554 are serving life sentences. 1 in every 5 Palestinians has been arrested and charged. Experts say this war will reduce innocent people to bargaining chips. And third, what happens next? The seizure of so many hostages suggests that Hamas has a plan. The group has said a prisoners' exchange will not be discussed until the war ends. Experts say killing hostages seems to be an empty threat. But with how fast the war is escalating, anything cannot be said for sure right now. Eylon Levy is a former international media advisor to the president of Israel, Isaac Herzog, is now joining us live from Tel Aviv. It's good to see you. Thank you very much for making time for us. First of all,
Thank you for having me. I just want to say, I hope we're able to complete this interview because I'm sitting in Tel Aviv and we had 3 rocket sirens in the last few hours. So if there is a siren, another rocket fired towards Tel Aviv, I'm afraid I will have to run and cut the interview.
Okay, but allow me to ask you just one question about the reservists in Israel. How much do we know about that situation right now?
Israel has called up the biggest ever mobilization of reserves, and that is because, contrary to what you said just earlier on the show, this is not just like every other round of fighting between Israel and Hamas. This is completely different. It's important that viewers understand what happened on Saturday when Hamas launched an armed invasion of Israel, went into towns, went into villages, shot everyone they found in the street, went door to door, burning children alive in their safe rooms, beheading babies, raping women, abducting old ladies, murdering grandmas, filming it, posting it on their private Facebook walls for their grandchildren to see, going to a dance party in the middle of the desert and massacring over 260 people. We're now talking about a death toll of over 900 people, and we haven't even finished finding all the bodies, let alone identifying over them. We're talking now about one of the worst terror attacks in world history on a scale of 5 or 6 times the Mumbai massacre. And that's not adjusted for population. That is in absolute terms. We're talking about a death toll 6 times the Mumbai massacre by a terrorist organization that has shown ISIS-style brutality and sadism in murdering innocents and taking captives from babies to old people into captivity in the Gaza Strip. That is why Israel has called up such a large portion of its reserves, 300,000 people, because it says this time is different. We're not going to try to deter Hamas. This is not about trying to buy time until the next round and scare Hamas terrorists so they don't attack us. This is about eradicating Hamas as a military organization to make sure that it can never, ever, ever perpetrate crimes against humanity like this again.
All right. Eylon Levy is a former international media advisor to the president of Israel. Eylon, thank you very much for giving us time. I know you have to go and hunker down. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.